We can always come back to me later. I'm not too worried about me.
Okay.
I'll go stronger and even better as a leader throughout our journeys. You know, mine will be a subplot of the plot always.
Character growth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Main character energy. Got it.
May, how's she doing? By the way. I just asked a question. You
I
didn't
really think we need to go back to Terrasora and look at Eerie.
Okay, I can see that.
I really think we need. I know she told us not to, but we.
You want another one?
Okay, so
grab it.
That plot point.
The
Do
Benadryl.
y'all remember that there were clues, kind of directing you to where she had hidden some things?
It was cold.
Yeah, it was cold. We're gonna have to go to the northern place.
Eventually, yes. Which is one reason y'all were iffing and nanning, because Kimbali is very cold.
I don't know. Will cold really affect an undead one? And I mean, Braylon's covered in fucking fur.
Say your sounds good. I hear it. I was picking it up.
You're talking like almost Arctic temperatures.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean,
You can put two in a row.
you still have.
Alright, give it a second. Did you choose your mouth right there? Nope.
Like two of the heroes Pokemon is
Go!
Oh my god! What the fuck?
I don't know with them, okay? Just.
Many. Christ.
Happies.
Okay, well, while we're still working on other things, DM, I want to do something real quick
Okay.
that I haven't seen to yet.
Okay.
I want to go ahead, open my book, place it on the ground,
Okay.
and climb down to my pocket dimension.
Okay.
I'll protect you, Bone Man.
Turn it down, please.
Yeah, you're welcome to come in. I don't mind. Once I descend down there, I head towards the Glacier Wolf that we captured earlier. Still tied up, obviously.
I hope so.
And moment.
Hold on. Now that you said that, hold on,
Okay.
Murphy.
What?
You said you hope it's still tied up. Now that you said that,
Okay.
Smurf.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it.
God damn you.
I'm sorry.
Don't give the DM ideas, goddammit! Rule number 1.
Well, it's a wolf. You left it alone. It was unattended. It chewed the rope. That's your fault.
You tied it up.
Did
You're
I?
telling me you're not sucked? You need to go back to Girl Scouts?
You
Did I not?
You left it down there with the wraith.
I was saying it was left unattended with quite
Your
a few
wraith
things.
could have killed it. Honestly.
So.
Sorry.
I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt here. I rolled a disadvantage 2 times just to see. The first time I got 2 17s.
Jesus Christ.
And the second time I got an 18 and a 20.
Fucking Christ!
I was trying to help. So go downstairs.
Well, Brooke and Braylon went behind you.
It's
Oh, I wasn't going down. I was staying upstairs guarding the book.
Oh.
The wolf is no longer tied up.
Okay.
Oh, whoops.
Would we theoretically not be able to hear him screaming?
No, well, as long as the book's open, it's like a set.
Okay.
Braylon could hear him scream if he screamed.
Okay.
If I screamed.
If he screams.
Yes.
If he had a chance to.
If he has a chance to. Right now, when you get down there, you notice that the wolf is no longer tied up. And but you also notice that the wraith has also lost
Wraith or white?
or white, sorry. The white
Okay,
has
about to
also
say.
sorry, I've been watching anime with wraith.
All good.
The white has also lost his sensibilities.
Probably pretty pissed off that I put such an encroaching beach down here with him.
No, more like it seems to. You've entered a pact with him, but you haven't.
Checked on him in
Checked on him in a little while, so I don't think you realize that his he's not under anybody's control at the moment.
Okay, well, I entered a pact with him, but also hasn't. Well, how long are we talking here, DM?
Well, it's been
1 week until you looked at me.
no. Because see, when was the last time you had him?
That I went into my pocket dimension and interacted with him?
Yeah. Or had him fighting. It's been a while.
Out fighting was on the ship against the dragon captain.
Yeah.
Now, going down and interacting with, I've done it twice since then.
Okay. So.
And the last time was, I want to say just before we got into town that was being, well, not raided, currently raided, but had just been raided by the demon hordes. Or devils, I don't remember which.
You got the glacial wolf January 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been rolling beginning of each to make sure he's
Okay. I mean, if that's what you've been doing, so be it. I live with it.
No, to make sure he was tied up. I wasn't talking about the white.
Oh, okay.
To make sure he was tied up. Okay, well, if you've been down there that recently, never mind what I said about the white.
Yeah, it should be just a couple days. I would have thought.
No, because if you did it just before you got to the town that was being destroyed, that y'all ended up saving, and y'all just had a celebration, it's not been a couple days. And
Okay.
It's stated that it's been like a couple weeks since y'all before y'all went back to go to the celebration and do all that.
Okay. All right. Fair.
But that's still not as long as I thought. I thought the last time you had interacted with him was like one time after the glacier wolf.
Nope. 2
She thought
times.
she thought it was like 5 months ago. Okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But no, not the case.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Anyway. So at that point then the white is cornered because he knows you threw it down there for a reason. So he's trying not to kill it, but he's also trying not to be eaten.
Well, I guess attacked because the white is undead. I don't think the glacier wolf's gonna try to eat an undead creature, but at least my thoughts. I'm not telling. Okay, all right. Anyways,
It's been down there for multiple. Have you been feeding it? Have you been? It's been.
I would have had to have going down there, not just leaving it in a corner huddled up.
But still, like that's things like, are you like how tied up was it? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I would have made my rolled 2 times at disadvantage. If his mouth wasn't tied up, then he would have probably been untied long before now. Like, were you feeding it? Were you taking care of him? Like, what were you trying to get out.
I mean, I figured that was kind of the given every time I'd go down. I probably should have spoke up about it. I mean, I would really think if we go to camp out for a night, whatever, I really would think I'd need to take care of, you know, if you want me to going forward, I'll list out everything, every little thing I take care of.
You don't have to list out every little thing you take care of, but just like, hey, I am feeding the wolf when we camp. Just like that.
Okay.
Like if you capture something alive, like, because my thing is I never am sure because most of the stuff you capture is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't need food or water.
So I was used to not really talking about it. But okay, all right. I'll make sure to voice it every time now.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I accept that.
I'm going in my hole.
Alright, so you're in the hole.
Okay.
And...
So he's cornered. I shout up to Braylon.
Ah!
Get down here.
I hobble down the stairs. Hobble, hobble, hobble. Whoa, wolf is free. Whoa. Whoa, wolfie.
Non-lethal, please. If I can't convince him to back down, non-lethal.
Yeah.
I.e., let's knock his ass out. Not, you know.
Alright. Well, I don't think none of y'all have... Not 40. Damn it. There it is. None of y'all have... Okay.
Okay, here.
They do speak common. There it is. Okay. Alright, so yes, you can speak with it.
I could also cast tongues on myself, which I was about to do. Thank you for reminding me to speak common. But anyways,
I had to look it up just to make sure.
Okay, fair. I didn't remember it spoke common. So, okay, that saves me a spell. Sure. Anyways, now you're cool with us using non-lethal, i.e., not the bladed side, but bash a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, if needed.
Force trauma. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, what does the wolf do when me and Braylon come downstairs?
Well, right now, the wraith has its attention.
White.
White! The white has its attention.
Okay.
So it hasn't really noticed.
Okay.
You and...
I'm gonna take my axe for a moment. I'm gonna bang it on the floor. Not the blade, obviously, but, you know.
The hilt.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Bang, bang.
So now it has its ears fold back, and it's noticed that you're there.
Okay.
Its attention is still on the being in front of it because that's... Well, he heard something behind him, I should say. He doesn't know what it was. It could have been something falling or whatever. He just heard something behind him.
Okay.
So are you gonna speak, or...?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him to calm down. Not the white, obviously.
Yeah.
The wolf, obviously. And I'm gonna pull some of my rations out. Well, no, hang on. Let me look. I know I have more than that. Yes, I do have meat. No, not just flesh, meat. So I'll pull that out.
What?
And I'm gonna hold it out towards the wolf.
Right.
We're not here to hurt you. I know you're here, basically against your will, but I have been feeding you.
He
We
smells...
would actually prefer your assistance.
He smells the meat, grumbles, turns around, and takes the meat out of your hand.
Okay? I pull out another piece. Let me mark it down. Okay. Just keep up with it. And save.
Okay. So what are you asking of him?
For now, I'm letting him eat.
Oh, okay.
Once hunger is satiated, creatures are a lot more amiable,
That's not
including
gonna help
humans.
you.
Yeah. That once a month, I cannot defeat her. She becomes evil. Uh huh.
Lies.
Yeah. Uh huh. Fergus, back me up here.
You can't.
Oh.
She don't get those. She don't get those.
Mm.
What are these
Yeah.
devil things you speak of?
Mm-hmm.
No, I just get these gremlin moments.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't joined
And
the
then he
that
gets
either.
mad at me.
And like yesterday.
I'm not bad. I'm not evil.
Nah.
I get gremlin months.
All right. I'm waiting for him to go and eat. And
Okay, he eats.
if DM you think he needs another piece after the piece in my hand, I'd assume he'd eat that too. I'll pull out more. You make the decision.
No, I think he'll be okay. He's okay at the moment. Right now, he's more curious what you're gonna ask him.
All right. Well, our thought
Yeah,
process
yeah,
overall
yeah.
over table was possibly going to Kimbali, sit there and find what Erie had left for us. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what would be the potential usage of having an actual ice-based creature to assist us over table? Obviously.
He could be the scout.
He's gonna be our sniffer dog.
He would be able to help you hunt.
Yep.
He would be able to help you find the tribes, probably easier, that live up there.
Gonna sniff them out.
And I'm sure locations, of interest, like maybe caves to take shelter in and things like that.
Mhm. But that's also why it's good to find some of the local tribes up there.
Yep.
Because
Absolutely. So to restock on food, goods,
Old
information
leather
about the area, anything
Mhm.
else.
old leather boots.
Yep.
Scarf. The head scarf.
Which I'm sure we could probably get some stuff like that in a port town. Like maybe we go back to the boat, find a port town on the way. Ship, not boat.
You might be able to get some of that stuff.
Okay. We're gonna be sailing. I need a boat. Ship.
You also might be you might be able to get some of that stuff here. Or back.
You mean the
That
city,
won't be
the
as
city on the
cool.
back of the dragon? Isn't that where we were just at? The city of the back of the dragon?
Yeah, because this is leading more up towards the mountains. I mean, it's not going to be extremely warm, but it'll be.
Well, if it's not extreme cold weather gear, I don't think we should probably sit there and bother getting it.
Well,
Because you said Arctic temperatures, so
Let's
I'm
see.
leaning extreme cold.
let's see. Well, nothing on Cathronka is going to be Arctic temperatures. Let me see.
No.
Do I have? No, I don't. It's in Discord. That's where it is. There is. Two islands. One actually off of the north of Kafranka. And then one off of the north of Terrasora. Like northeast of Terrasora. There are two islands. And then
I don't see why we go to the one to Territoria if we're close to Catholic.
Yeah, we probably go to the island that's between us, so to say.
I know, but let me.
They would probably have goods traded from Kimbali, I would imagine, considering.
Okay, so looking at this, so you've got the island that's at the very northeast of Terrasora, but it's also at the very northwest of Kethronka. It's kind of like in between the two.
Mhm.
And then you have the island that's at the very north of Kathranka. You also have the land bridge that's between Kathranka and Kambali.
I don't know if land bridge is a good idea. Not just time spent, but
Easy pickings. Alright, I'll be right back. I have to check on Gordon.
gotcha.
So, and then Kambali,
No land bridge.
Kambali's
we could-
got a couple islands around it as well.
I mean, we can probably hit that island because we are on Kathranka, so we could probably hit that island in between Kimbali and Kathranka. I'd imagine that would be a good. It would have to have a port town on it of some sort. I mean, for fuck's sake, I really don't think creatures would humanoids would pass that chance to get off the open sea up. You know.
Never know.
True, but I wouldn't think so. Up to DM, but that's what I would think.
That's fine. It's up to y'all which one you're gonna like sail to. I'm just letting you know where the
Okay.
the two closest to y'all would be. It would either be the one in between Terrasora and Kathranka, or the one just straight up north of Kathranka. One of the two.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Now we have the idea of what to choose from. Now back to the Glacier Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I continue to try to talk to it. Hey, we're going to be going somewhere very cold, something very of your element. Not only will you be a great asset, but you'll basically be able to do mostly whatever you please. Hunt, frolic, but we could use your assistance.
How so?
And obviously, you'll be fed.
This motherfucker. Frolic.
You're gonna frolic in the wind.
What'd you say, DM?
How so?
You're a creature of ice. Well, not of ice, but from an extremely cold temperament. So the Arctic area won't mean anything to you. You can find locations better and easier. And food will be of no issue for you at all. And you know this.
Okay. Yes, but I'm but one wolf.
And as powerful as you are, in retrospect to what he said, and as powerful as you are, I'm pretty sure there will be other packs of wolves there. I have no doubt in my mind. As powerful as you are, what would it take for you to bring them under your control? And we could even assist with that.
DM, tech DMs.
Okay. Just a minute. I'm trying to grab port cities here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Fair.
Okay.
Is Braylon trying to fuck me?
No.
No.
Oh god.
No.
No.
I am not.
You sound so convincing right now.
No.
I'm really not.
He's
Actually,
not.
this could be hilarious.
Yes.
Okay, fair.
So, He ponders it. What's in it for me?
Okay, then I'll ask. What is it you would like?
Freedom.
Oh, you destroyed my old pack.
We tried to take them the same way.
Carefully.
We didn't want to destroy them. But I'm sure you understand how those things go.
Raylan's back.
You took my brethren, my wife, and my kids.
My wife.
Well, I apologize for that. One, we had no way of knowing your familial connections. At the same time, you did kind of come after us.
Well, then, whenever you're done with your work there, you leave me there.
Deal.
The White looks at you, both Braylon and you, Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Are y'all idiots?"
Gotta play it
Yeah.
close to the chest sometimes.
Yeah, I am.
At least he's honest.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
At least he's honest. Nice touch. There you go.
I just like to smash.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you have your deal with the glacier.
Now try not to eat my white down here, please. Can y'all just coexist a bit? Unless y'all want to travel with up top, that's up to y'all.
Well,
And DM, obviously.
the wolf may be more accepted. The white, on the other hand, may not.
Braylon, we need to shave you. Make him a wing that conceals his face.
You can shave your own hairy ass, motherfucker.
I knew that was coming.
Anyway. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I acknowledge that. I'm pretty sure the white probably figures the same thing, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, you wouldn't be accepted either if you didn't wear your robes.
I still look very human. I'm just unsettling to people when they get close.
yes.
They can tell something's wrong.
Yes. He still looks very human. He's just a little skinny. And kind of overly pale looking.
I'm sickly.
Yeah, he's sickly. Alright, so this means y'all headed to the ship,
Yep.
correct?
So, DM, you cool with the glacier wolf coming out? Or we're just gonna leave it in the background?
He decides to stay in the book. Because it's cool in the book. It's not hot.
Okay, noted.
And parts of Kathraka can get kind of warm.
Okay, understood.
Duh.
Pretty rich coming from you covered in fur.
Well, he's from the mountains, though, too. Leonins live in
Fair.
the mountains of Kathraka.
Fair.
You gotta remember, I'm part Inferno, so it's not too hot for me.
That, too.
Yeah, okay, I didn't think of that. Yep, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, when he goes down into the lower parts of Gathronka, he doesn't get too uncomfortable just because of his infernal blood as well.
Fair, didn't consider that. Good point. Alright, so yeah, I think we're headed towards the ship.
Alrighty. So y'all are going to be walking towards the ship.
What kind of time frame we talking here?
1 week since you looked at me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. We'll go with a week. Maybe a little over a week.
I was
Okay.
joking.
DM. I am going to go down every other day and feed the glacial wolf, okay?
Okay.
Just so it's voiced and known.
You don't have to get that specific, but yeah. Alright, you're feeding the wolf so it doesn't starve. Got it.
Partially smartassery, but you know.
Alright. So, y'all are having fun on this week's worth of travel.
Ooh, fun.
As much as you can, anyway.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Sure.
We'll play a dice game. We'll roll 20 fuckers today.
Yeah, pretty much. There you go. You go for that. I'm still not using roll 20. Fuck roll 20.
Boo Boo, you okay? You quiet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Like, fuck you guys. You're just handling everything.
Oh no, I'm filing my toenails.
She's chewing her toenails. Oh, got it. Okay.
I scratched the shit out of myself.
Oh, fun.
Screw you guys. I'm going
Get
home.
home.
I caught myself with my big toe, and I gotta fix that, or else it's gonna piss me off.
South Park episode. Drink Craig. It's got so much vitamin A, you'll never know what to do with. I can't feel my face.
But more like you're gonna overdose and die. What?
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking
But
Craig.
look, we get that pink tree again. That pink tree.
I'm gonna say, for the most part, you pretty much just backtracked the way y'all went, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep hearing beeping. Please tell me.
He's going out. It's Bleeder going out the
Oh,
door.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
we,
like,
That
I
was
keep
me,
hearing
sorry.
beeping. I
We
turned
That's all
the
right.
volume extra loud.
we have the old ADT
Yeah, it's our ADT alarm that sits there every time a door is opened.
That's
Exterior
how
door.
my parents' alarm system's set up.
So it's all good. Sorry.
Well, I was just making sure I'm not hallucinating and something.
No,
else
you're
happened.
hallucinating. You're still deaf.
You're
I'm
definitely
making sure.
hallucinating. Yeah, you're definitely
I'm just
hallucinating.
making sure it's not my left ear acting up even worse.
No, it's your left
No,
ear acting
you're
up
good.
even worse.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No, you would convince
So,
me.
I'm gonna say for the most part, if you stay on the same path that y'all took there,
Yep.
as much as possible anyway, you will pretty much be okay as far as travel. It might get
Yeah.
it might get a little rough as far as like weather and stuff, but you're
But
not.
no real encounters.
But yeah, you're not gonna be up in the mountains or anything too long or anything like that, so it's not gonna be but too bad.
Okay.
So on this week's worth of travel, is there anything anybody wants to specifically do?
Now on the way,
On the way
On-
to the boat, what do we
on-
need to do?
like something we want to do on the way, or
Yeah.
hey Don, maybe you should go hunting.
I mean, we can.
Or you'd be the best one to shoot something from a distance. You or Kree.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be very good for me to try to sit there hunt with a fireball.
You never know.
Fireball.
We could have a forest fire.
Could have could have a forest fire, but completely and just burn the meat up, for just shits and giggles and all. Or I mean, Braylon could like run after the deer and try to chop it. I mean,
I got a crossbow now. How
Yeah,
dare you?
we could crossbow. We could try. We need to get him more proficient.
Oh,
we also need to
I
get
got
a better
crossbow
armor.
and traveling. My
Hey,
armor's
Braylon.
set.
Hey, Braylon, what's your armor class right now?
Let's not even talk about that one.
I'm saying, I'm a wizard sitting at 20. I don't want to hear shit.
Why do you have a better armor class than me?
I have a 15.
Because of the type of dwarf he is, and then you decided not to take the shield, and also then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need, on the way back to the ship, we need to stop somewhere, and I need to get some better fucking armor. 'Cause he should not have better fucking armor than me.
I mean, I have a 15.
I have a 17, it's higher than
Well, the rogue is supposed to be a little squishy, okay?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be
I
extra
have light
squishy.
armor, but
But
anyways.
I wanted to play Dwarven Necromancer over the table, obviously. I wanted to play Dwarven Necromancer because it's such an oddity for a dwarf to be magically inclined. Usually not heavily magically inclined, but it's not unheard of. Obviously, I can create anything I want. But I lean Necromancy because I like it. But at the same time, playing the
It changed it. Went gray.
type of dwarf I am gave me proficiencies in light and medium armor. So I can wear medium armor, and I can start out with medium armor, which brought my armor class to 15.
Yeah.
Which my shield spell, upon casting, as a reaction, could make a +5.
Mhm.
Could bring me to 20. But now that I have that shield, that's a +5 that I have it equipped with my axe, and I'm proficient with shields because of the same dwarven bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
So now if I cast a shield spell, I can immediately jump my AC to 25.
Welcome to How to Make a Wizard Strong as Fuck.
Apparently. I'm a tanky wizard. Braylon, stand behind me!
Yeah, that was a joke.
Not literally.
Bullshit. Even a fucking... I was just testing. Even a chain shirt +3 only adds me to fucking 18.
Yeah. So we'll get you some better one. Get you something like scale mail or plate mail.
We need to find something. I need to find something.
Well, hold on, because you lose some of your buffs if you wear armor.
Light and medium. armor.
Heavy
Light
armor.
And medium.
Yep.
Light and medium is what I call it.
You can do light and medium, right?
Yep.
Okay, you can't do heavy.
Now, he can do medium armors with pluses.
I know, but I
That's
just
still, yeah.
I wanted to make sure that I wanted to make sure it was light and medium and not.
Better fucking armor. He should not be having fucking better armor. Motherfucker.
I actually don't have better armor. I just have the shield and the regular old fucking chain shirt I started with.
Scale mail +3 fucking is it?
I have...
Ah, fuck.
What wearing? Chain shirt.
Oh.
13 AC plus Dex mod. So that'd bring me up to 15.
Yeah.
And then the shield, which was the +5.
It's a lot of it is his
My racial bonus.
his racial bonuses.
Because of my proficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
I steal some bows.
Not really. I planned this from the beginning. Maybe not getting another shield, but I planned to having the, chain shirt at least. Being able to wear medium armor.
All right.
Some bullshit.
Hey, you could have taken the shield. I don't want to hear your shit.
What do I need a shield? What the fuck do I need a shield for?
Because it's +5!
It's a plus.
But then I won't fucking be able to use my axe two-handed, motherfucker!
That's
I understand that. But there's certain situations where it could have helped.
I don't get the dark lightning unless it's... Oh, I know it does count if I do a 1 damage too. One-handed. Yeah. Give me that shield.
Now you want... Oh, now you realize it. Now you want it. Well, I think I might have grown attached to it by now in the short time that I've held it.
Oh God!
You greedy fucking dwarf.
I'm being greedy. You turn it down. You turn it down because you're dumb. You turn it down because your dumb ass can't sit to remember what skills you have. So I take it. So now that I have it, and then you remember what skills you have, and now you want it back. You fucking Indian giver.
You are a greedy dwarf.
Oh, I'm greedy. I'm greedy when you turned it down.
You gotta have to have every damn gold nugget in this damn place.
Every damn gold nugget.
Shiny.
Hey, bullshit. Bullshit. Who's the one that took the greatest portion out of the fucking horde that was down on the other island that left by Skeletal Rex? That
Would you
left
like to see
Skeletal
my
Rex.
wares, weary traveler?
That's you.
Yeah.
You're a fucking Khajiit. You're a fucking Khajiit. You are a
Fucking
goddamn
Khajiit?
Khajiit.
Fucking Khajiit, I took the spoils that you refused. It was offered to you and you refused it. I want to hear your shit.
Okay, so Don, you
Yeah.
hear them arguing on y'all's track.
Yep, I'm pulling out the bagpipes to just keep going.
Oh, okay,
Do
to drown
do
them
do
out.
do
Okay.
do 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 do. And they probably just get
Rage.
then
Uh-huh.
rage.
Oh,
They're
God.
just gonna-
Oh,
No. He can rage, and then as soon as he does that, then he'll scare out all the deer, and we can shoot them.
are we gonna duel? Are we gonna duel about this?
Oh, God.
We gonna do this?
You gotta get on the animals.
Dawn can go hunting and me and you duel. You want to do this?
Oh no,
Or Dawn
I'm
and
saying
Kree
because
can
of
go
y'all,
hunting.
I'm just gonna go hunting. That's a great idea. I'm gonna go hunting.
You and
Let
Kree?
them- Yep, we're gonna go hunting.
You go
Let them
ahead.
Okay.
deal it out.
Oh, God.
You want to do
One
this,
shot
Braylon?
apiece. One shot apiece. Whoever does the most damage wins.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh,
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, no.
We're
Okay.
gonna burn the forest down. La da 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 da.
Oh, Lord. Okay. The woolly corn on top of your head and the chicken in your mane both make very loud noises. And they're like, what the fuck?
You shut up, Buck Buck.
Okay.
This is his brother squabble. This is his brother squabbling.
Oh,
That's all it is.
alrighty. Okay. As long as y'all have been traveling together, I mean, by now, I guess y'all would have that relationship.
Okay. All right. I'm game. I am perfectly game with this.
Alrighty. Alright, Dawn.
Now, should we roll for initiative on who attacks first?
Yeah, y'all roll initiative and see who goes first.
Okay, Braylon, let's agree here first. What are we doing?
Uh-huh.
We do like a typical duel thing. I don't know, 10 paces, some shit like that. We're standing 10 feet apart, something like that. You could
I'm gonna
close.
be able to hit you. I ain't gonna be able to hit you 10 feet. I gotta be within 5 feet of hitting you.
Okay, you want to stand side by side?
He's a barbarian. Y'all have
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna be right next to each other.
Okay, I'm shorter than you, but fucking right next to you, fucking staring up and we're arguing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we roll initiative. What do you want, DM? A 20 or just like a 4 or what?
A 20.
Oh, I heard a roll. Oh, that's
I
gone.
saw her. Okay.
Okay, 20. 16.
A 20.
Uh,
normal initiative.
Are we gonna add our initiative bonuses or no? We're not gonna bother. Just dead roll.
Just dead roll.
Yeah, let's just dead roll. Fuck it, it's
just
just fun.
two of you.
16.
16.
No.
Tiebreaker.
Roll again.
Okay. 17.
12.
Okay. Alright, wizard.
Alright. I'm casting Rolotham's Psychic Lance. I will explain it. Casted time, 1 action, range 120 feet, doesn't matter. Close, instantaneous, only verbal. You unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature you can see within range. Okay. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 7d6 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of your next turn. On successful, obviously, creature takes half.
Alright, so.
And I'm not incapacitated.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it?
But you said 1 hit. Yeah, intelligence saving throw. And my
Oh dear.
spell save, you have to beat a 16.
And this is flat. I don't have any pluses or minuses to this, though. This is all flat.
Oh, on intelligence? I thought you had a minus on intelligence. Is that wisdom?
No, I ain't that stupid. I have
You
no
are.
minuses.
I thought he
doesn't
did.
have-
Okay,
doesn't
alright.
have any minuses
No.
anymore.
Okay. Alright.
He's still at a disadvantage because he doesn't get to add anything. But
You said it was a 15 I had to beat?
You have to beat a 16.
A 16.
Well, I beat it by 1 by a 17.
Okay, then you beat it, so you take half damage. Okay, let me roll my 7d6s.
Oh God. That can be pretty bad.
Holy
Right.
shit, dude.
I heard a few sixes out of his mouth.
Yeah. I feel like he probably won this duel.
Well,
28 damage.
That's half.
Oh, hang on. No, that'd be 14 damage.
Okay, so 14.
Thank you for reminding me. I was about to calculate full. I got 3 6s, but a lot of lows otherwise.
All right, Braylon.
Alright. You ready for this, big boy?
Yep. Come at me.
So if I don't have to roll to make sure it hits, right?
Yeah, you do. You still have to fight my armor class.
You still have to fight his AC.
He has a fucking 20.
You brought this on!
You could have said no shield. You could have said there's lots of things you could have put in place before y'all started this.
You agreed quickly.
21.
Oh God, just barely.
Reaction spell. Shield. Armor class is now 25.
Hey!
He didn't say that I couldn't use it.
That's...
He agreed quickly. I gave him every opportunity. I said, what do you want to do?
Oh.
Now you pissed me off.
I'm sorry. You should have thought what I
28.
had. Oh, what do you... Piss you... Oh, you raged. Oh, you raged.
Yeah, you pissed me off. 28.
Now
Okay,
you're
alright.
raged.
Okay, roll for damage.
Alright, so he has to beat a 14.
Yep.
Okay.
You know you still got your voice mod on, by the way, just so you know.
No, I didn't.
No, he doesn't.
You win.
Aww. That's what you
But
get.
you know what?
Keep your shield.
No, I'm not a greedy asshole. You could use it better, because you do have a higher armor class, and you are a melee combatant. It's largely wasted on me. Except in dire circumstances, and I had the shield spell to bring my ass up to 20 if I'm in that dire straits.
Aww.
I hand him the shield.
Looky there.
I'm not gonna put damage on my hit points, because we're gonna be fucking traveling anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting damage at this point.
Oh, looky there.
So you're gonna need to share the information with him.
Okay. And go back to our conversation.
Oh, I need to remove shield bash.
There you go here.
Oh, nope, too many. There we go.
So...
Nope, not save yet. Back down to 15. No, not 215. Stupid fucking PDF. Armor class 215. Well, I win.
Yeah,
When armor class 215, there's not a damn thing in all of D&D that can hit me.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, no, that's a lie, actually. Technically, when a wizard gets to level 20, well, in skills like intelligence, obviously, there are artifacts and books and things that can sit there and be pluses to their bonuses on intelligence and their skills, if at DM discretion, and raise it above 20, but only through that. They cannot raise it through level anymore. Technically, I guess you could reach that point if it persisted long enough.
Yeah,
Theoretically.
Alrighty. So I messaged Dawn. She knows how much deer
Yeah, I'm back.
animals she got.
You know,
Gotcha.
and she's throwing up the food now, so.
Weak.
Oh,
Alrighty.
what? It's just she's finally getting it out of the system.
Yay!
Did you hear what was going on?
Yes, I heard it all. I've been here for a second.
Gotcha.
Alright. So eventually, after all this travel, y'all make it back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I hide the boat? Which folder is that in?
I'm gonna keep that bookmark for the Fizban's Platinum Shield, though, which you'll probably have to send to Braylon.
I did.
She sent it to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Alrighty. Y'all have made it back to your lovely home away from home. The boat.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure the goblins and kobolds are excited to see us.
Yes, they're very excited to see you. So... Alright, what's the plan? Where are y'all headed?
I want to head to that island between Kathranka and Kimbali. That's my aim. But up to y'all.
Itchy ears.
Not allowed to have itchy ears. What y'all think?
Well, we gotta make sure we have enough food. We gotta make sure we have enough stuff. I mean, if the kobolds and the gobos are gonna be with us, they gotta stay warm. Does that mean we
True.
gotta buy enough snow jackets for them? Oh god. Do they even make snow jackets small enough for a goblin?
Children's stuff, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you could do children's stuff, or
Yeah.
you could do halfling. You can get
Yeah,
halfling
true.
stuff.
Get halflings. Well, we'll have to have them with us to make sure it fits.
Well, if you buy stuff sized for a halfling, it should fit the goblin.
Well, here's the thing. If we're stopping in the port town,
Yeah.
the port town between, I would really imagine being not halfway, but in between Kimbali and Kathranka, I would think being an obvious hub between the two continents, they would probably have some extreme weather gear there. That's what I would imagine. Now, DM discretion, but that's what I would think. So we buy it there, and before we set off, hey, goblins, kobolds, test this out. Not to mention, they are going to be on the ship. They can...
Yeah,
You know.
they get to stay warmer, but you know, it still does get cold.
Well, yeah. No.
don't have
I'm not
enough
saying we're not
food.
buying them cold weather shit. I'm just saying they have more opportunity at a base camp to sit there and make fires and shit like that, rather than
Yeah.
us traveling through whatever weather may happen.
22.
What?
22.
Okay.
For what?
AC,
Oh.
22.
What, for your gobos?
No, for me, 22.
Oh.
Adding the shield.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Too bad I can't cast shield on you. I can only do it on myself. That'd be fucking amazing.
That's more
Bring
like
me
a
up.
barbarian.
Yeah, I was about to say I could bring you almost up to dragon-like fucking defense stats at a 27 if I could cast shield on you, but I can't.
But that's more like a barbarian.
And make sure you
26%.
remember the effects that shield can offer too, because they're pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah.
Not only just for you, but you know.
Yeah, that's.
Whoever I cast it on. Whoever I use it on.
Yep.
Yep, exactly. They can definitely come in clinch, like a couple of my spells have. Couple, not like a couple times ago, my spells did nothing the entire fucking fight.
Hurrah!
It
Saving
happens.
every single one of my damn throws.
It happens.
Well, not throws, even fuck. Ugh. Anyways, let's continue.
Anyway. Okay, so we're on the boat and y'all are about to head out.
Batten down the hatches, swap the poop decks.
You're about to head out on a very...
They're going on a trip to see the Iceland.
Well, I don't in between first, but yeah.
We're gonna freeze to death.
Of course, of course, I talked to Dawn about, we cutting up the meat, such like that, and I, hey, need some for me so I can feed the glacial wolf.
Hands you a deer heart. Have fun!
Just a deer heart.
I mean, do you want all 5 of them?
Oh, I mean, you kill 5 deer, or?
4 deer and 5 wabbies.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, then
Okay,
can
so
I...
do you want all 4 hearts, or do you want the organ meats too?
I mean, I don't think he's gonna care about the organ meat. I mean, we can, but I would suppose we would kind of eat the muscle meat, not really so much the organs. Well, the glacial wolf, I'm sure, can eat the organs.
Give it to
Yes.
him.
Yes,
Give
what I'm saying.
him the organs.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not a liver person. This isn't happening.
I'm not either. I don't want... I know hot dogs. Please don't bring that shit up again. People are ignorant with that. I'm not a person that wants to eat anything that is the
We eat all beef hot dogs. Thank you very
filter
much.
of the body. Of the filter of the body. I don't really want to eat that shit. Thank you.
We
It doesn't
eat
matter
all
if
beef
you
hot dogs.
spoke it or not. Yep.
Thank you very
But
much.
yeah. Okay.
Anyways, we'll give him
DM,
all
do I
that.
need to write that down, or I'm just using it to feed the glacial
You're
wolf?
fine. You can just use it to feed.
Yeah.
Feed the wolfy
I'm
wolf.
pretty
Oh.
sure he would eat all
Yeah.
of it.
Oh, I have no doubt. Fucking wolf will eat every goddamn bit of meat.
Yeah, because it doesn't want to be found.
So y'all are happily going along, sailing along. This is gonna take a little while, because of where y'all are at. You've got to go up and around.
Northwest to go around the edge of the continent and to the
Mhm.
island, yes. I remember.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit.
Okay. So we sing shanties and we fish some, and, Braylon sits there and his ever dumb self,
All right. Who wants
Yes.
to roll me?
Go.
Who wants to roll me a nature or survival check?
Dawn would be the best.
Or Vivian, probably.
Or
Vivian.
Oh, yeah, Vivian, yeah.
Definitely not just me. I am not the nature or survival.
I have some in nature and a little in survival.
Alright, she'll roll nature.
Roll her shit. There you go. I'm out of my
24.
Yay!
Is that with the pluses?
Yeah, 24.
Yep.
Ooh, 24.
What does she have in nature? +8 or 9? Okay.
Her
Okay.
survival's +7. But...
So,
Might as well take the higher
Oh,
one.
wait. No, hold on.
You read the wrong thing, didn't you?
No, I forgot to add some numbers.
Oh.
24, 28, 32.
Holy shit.
alright.
Where'd those numbers come from?
He's, not
Proficiency.
but expert, right?
And expertise.
Oh, okay, fair.
I've got to double my proficiency bonus for it.
As y'all start to go up the edge of Kathronka, getting towards the tip and are about to bind that corner, it's been maybe like half a week, a little over.
Okay.
You feel a scrape underneath the boat.
Shit.
Luckily, it seemed to had passed you by, but Dawn's passive perception happens to catch the serpent-like humps in the water.
Ooh.
Serpent-like humps.
As you keep going.
Do you tell us, Dawn, or we just think we hit a rock or scraped the rock or the bottom or something?
I just tell
Hey,
you, it looks like there was a giant sea snake, and we better just keep going.
Fair.
Giant sea snake. Keep going. Let's not piss it off.
Okay, fair.
It's that snake from Valheim.
No.
Oh, that thing.
So, just to give you an idea, had you rolled so high.
A young sea serpent. Still not fun, but okay.
You're welcome.
Well, I couldn't do the other one because of I thought the CR class was a little too high.
Fair.
It was 18. But that just means there is that one out there.
Yeah. I mean, if the young exists, I mean, olders had to procreate to create it,
That's
so...
correct. And this is why I said I couldn't do the big one, because this one has Swallow. It makes one bite attack against a large or smaller creature it's grappling. If it hits, the creature takes one bite of damage and it's swallowed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, better Braylon than me to sit there cut that bitch up from the inside, but, you know.
There's more to that, by the way. That was just the main thing I read. That I was like, no, we'll go with the young one.
So I say we keep going.
All right.
Now, be wary, but keep going.
Okay. So, y'all are starting to notice it is starting to get cold. There is starting to become ice in the water. Not
I'm sure we have... Go ahead.
not anything your ship seems like it'll be harmed by or anything like that, but you just start to notice that there is starting to become ice in the water
Okay.
as y'all are traveling.
Okay. Well, most ships would have the ram, of course, the ram being, you know, mostly for, you know, inter-ship conflict, but still would have an icebreaker towards the bottom. It'd be hardened in the front. But
They
obviously we're not...
would use pieces of steel.
Yeah, obviously we're not equipped for, you know, literal ice breaking, but, you know, like fully equipped, aimed for ice breaking, but we'd have some defense against it to break through, you know.
Eventually, after one long week, I'll get y'all to make one more nature survival check for me.
Okay. Can anybody choose, or...
I don't care.
Okay, we know who it's gonna be then. Yeah. You heard it. Yep.
32.
Alright.
I wrote the same fucking number.
So, as you hear a kobold shakily say, I see land!
Aw, he's so
Poor thing
happy.
is freezing up in the crow's nest.
Poor guy.
So, as you hear that, you hear a whoosh, whoosh, not far in front of you, a big sizable enough to be adult, could be ancient, you're not close enough to tell. White dragon
Oh, fuck me.
just swoops down and keeps going.
Ignores us, but I'm assuming sees us.
It's far enough in front of you to where it doesn't pay you any mind.
Okay, so you just... Okay.
It's just you're starting to see the frost creatures. You're starting to see.
Okay, noted.
Yeah. Damn, Vivian.
Welcome! Hey, you said anyone can do it.
I know.
DM, you're scaring me.
As a DM, I'm allowed to say damn it.
Well, I
She wants
understand
to kill
that.
us. You saw her thing. She wants to kill us. She wants the TPK, man.
And that's a lie. I always root for y'all.
But the dice don't fully lie. Anyways.
Anyway, alright. So y'all eventually pull into a port town. Yeah, that'll be the port. Well, the port, at least. It's very foggy. It doesn't look like many people have approached this place before. There is snow everywhere.
My balls are freezing.
Yeah, as you pull up to the docks, it's hard to tell what's dock and what is ice. I need someone to make... Let me pull up a sheet real quick. I need someone to make... I'll give you... perception or I'll even do sleight of hand with this in order to dock the ship correctly.
You got
do
this,
it.
boob.
Alright, ready?
If you're plus 20 to perception.
I got a nat
Oh, God,
20.
yeah. Oh my God, okay.
I got a
Oh,
nat
fuck.
20
Well,
plus...
fuck you, GM. You ain't fucking us
Let's see.
today.
Hold on.
Dawn has
What,
just
20 plus?
seamlessly just
She
got up.
Tokyo drift that bitch.
She just got up to the helm, acted like she has sailed a ship her whole entire life, and was
I
able
got a 44.
to find
Fuck!
and was able to find the dock with no problem, and also
There's the
Kyle.
feet, there's the rope, we're good. We got this. But if you add everything together, 44.
So y'all are officially docked.
We're docked, we're
Sweet.
here, let's get off the boat, it's freezing.
Y'all are not dressed for cold weather.
We also gotta get that little guy off the top of the crow's nest.
Alright, I call for him to come down, and all the kobolds and goblins... Well, Braylon's in charge of goblins, but I'm just gonna make an all call. Everybody go inside, seek warmth.
Yeah, kobolds especially,
They're gonna be lizard folk. They don't do well.
they don't do well in cold weather.
They're gonna freeze and then stop breathing, and then we're gonna have to warm them up.
Alright, so you
Right.
get off the ship and you walk into town,
Yep, let's walk into this town.
Okay.
I say we head to some type of clothing vendor first. First thing.
I can do that.
Yes.
DM,
Yes.
how affected by cold am I, considering I register as undead?
I mean, it's chilly.
It's fucking cold. My balls are freezing.
Yeah, you're not like him and Dawn. You're not like they're telling you it is like cold, but you're just like it's chilly.
Vegeta.
I could shrug off
It's a
most of it.
Pokemon.
It's still kind of cold.
Yeah, but when you get to Kimbali, you're not gonna be able to. That's
Okay,
that's
fair.
Not, that's not.
Okay,
whether
just okay, just trying to understand. Got it.
No, and I'm just trying to explain that that's not whether anybody really can shrug off. It'll almost be extreme condition.
Got it.
Wonder if you know that they live in Tokyo.
Now, is Kree gonna stay on the?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him in the ship for now.
Okay, and what
I
about
don't need his.
and what about Vivian?
She can come with so she can get some clothes too.
Okay.
But she gotta be fitted. She'll be measured and fitted. And...
Hey, you don't know your woman's size?
I don't want her to get pissed.
It's like sitting there asking a woman her age, right?
Exactly. I don't need those brass knuckles hitting me in the goddamn face.
I think I want pizza tonight. That sounds amazing.
You want pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of pizza?
Roses. I'll buy.
Yay! Are you gonna go pick it up?
I might need you to go pick it up. Considering.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'll pay, but
No, that's fine. I don't mind going.
I've not been drinking heavily. I've been very, very well moderating myself lately.
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying that I will not. No, I'm not leaving the house right now unless you were driving.
I'm asking because of time. I don't know.
Oh, you have plenty of time.
I know.
As long as we don't play till 11 midnight, but you know.
I don't know how late the restaurant's open. That's all.
I'll look. I'm pretty sure
thank
it's
you.
10.
Damn it. Okay, that's done.
She's a different breed.
Where's Dawn? There.
10 p.m.
Okay, so hopefully.
They need to order it soon.
Yeah. Order the foodies. The foods.
Hopefully. Braylon.
Ah, such a good song.
Braylon. Now, sadly, I don't have any tokens of what I want to have. So we're gonna have to just use placeholder tokens.
Okay, fine by me. Theater of the mind. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
As long as I tell where things are, I'm good.
Because the tokens I want to have are my Fox people tokens.
Oh? Oh?
Yeah. My traveling foxkin. My snow foxkin.
Okay. I'll keep that in memory.
It was one of the races I was going back and forth with. But I decided to throw him in my campaign. Sure, we'll make him one of the...
If you want after D&D, I'll help you look up more downloads
That'd be great.
to add. You know, I offer you all the time to sit there and, hey, if you need some assets, tell me. I'll go searching. I know you're Cortana, but two assets 2 people looking for assets is better than one.
Yes, but by the time D&D is over and you eat dinner, you're done for.
9 times out of 10, you fall asleep during D&D.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
Hey, I had a pretty strong nap earlier, and I do apologize. I get overtly comfortable in my recliner.
On it.
Yeah, I get overly comfortable in my recliner, plus having a good time, and yeah.
Honest, open, and proud.
Aww.
What?
We'll put.
Hey, I'm not gonna try to make no excuses
It's
about
a
it.
potion.
I fall asleep. I'm sorry, I fall asleep.
Alrighty.
It's the bane of my existence. That and hot food.
Okay. So I know some of y'all are looking for more armor. Some of you are looking for, or y'all are definitely going to be looking for like tailors. Is there anything else you're going to be looking for?
I'd be curious to peruse if there's any kind of magic shop around. Whether it be potions or spells, scrolls, things like that.
I know. Oh God. Vivian has. I want her to find like a chain shirt as well.
Okay.
I know her armor class is fine. Oh, she can't wear any though. That's the thing.
Oh, she doesn't have proficiency in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that would hold her back actually, severely.
I was about to
Yeah.
say.
So never mind.
you,
Never mind.
I was about to say you could just give her the one you're wearing.
Nah. Can't wear any.
I know. As a monk and a barbarian are the two I know off the top of my head that are very limited when they actually put on armor. It can mess with them completely.
Well, up to medium.
Well,
like if they don heavy armor.
For barbarian, yeah.
For barbarian, monks can't wear anything. I don't think.
No, it says non-proficient.
Yeah.
I guess that would only rely on maybe racial bonuses, or maybe if they ask DM, hey, I want to train to be proficient in so said.
Yeah, they can train.
Which is a possibility. Like Braylon, I mean, I wouldn't see it as wrong, at least me personally. Up to you, DM. That if he took extensive training in heavy armor training, maybe he wouldn't be affected by the debuffs anymore. I would think.
Well, yeah, like it depends. Like my thing is I'm going off of like how much he's putting into paladin versus how much he's putting into barbarian, because that's part of the story. If he goes more paladin heavy, he'll be, I'll say that's like armor training, because paladins can wear pretty heavy armor.
Oh yeah, paladins are usually the fucking tank against the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Religious fervor. God wills it.
Yeah. So.
The oath of throwing my ass back.
Yeah. The oath of twerk starts to twerk on the battlefield.
Alrighty. Okay. So, to your right, you hear the typical sounds of clinking and clanking, and you feel the warmth of a roaring fire.
Seems like a blacksmith to me.
Also, from that same direction, you smell a very strong aroma that's familiar to most of you with tanning leather. And you hear scraping like someone is scraping a piece of hide.
Okay. I'm headed towards the scraping of hide.
Okay, so that would be...
To the tannery. To the tannery.
I'm assuming here? Around here?
This one. See where I'm blinking?
Nope.
No. Again?
Okay. Okay, I see it. Bottom right.
Oh, I still missed it. I zoomed out. Do it again, please, DM.
Look where I'm at.
Yeah, look where Raylan
Oh,
said.
there! Oh, okay. Okay, alright. I was thinking one of the upper left ones. Okay.
Nope.
Alright.
Because you wouldn't have been able to hear that.
Okay, alright. Well, I meant like here.
I'm going poop. I have headphones in.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. So, you all walk in. You were met with a short, stocky frame and a big puff of fur. They've got their back to you, but they hear the bell. Although it's iced over, so they hear more of the cracking of the ice off the bell.
Okay.
Their voice kind of deep and hearty. How can I help you? It sounds kind of like a woman, but it's very deep.
We need heavy cold weather gear, and quite a bit of it. Not just for us that you see here, but we have other companions and minions that need it as well.
Going on a cold weather adventure, I see.
Absolutely.
They turn around. And it is a female dwarf in very, very heavy winter clothes with a little... It looks like a mouse, but it's not. It's a lot furrier, longer tail on their shoulder. She has black curly hair that's kind of like twisted back, but it's kind of hard to see past that because of her very large furry hood. It is dyed furs and leathers to be this very vibrant green and deep brown to deepen the leathers brown. Her boots are very flashy as they're adorned in different types of metals and furs.
Obviously, she does a lot of business here, being the port town.
Well, what specifically were you looking for?
Okay? For starters, at least I speak of. We three need to be outfitted for heavy cold weather. We are going to be traversing Kimbali. For starters. Now, we have other people and followers. Wait, Braylon, is Vivian with you?
He's supposed to be, but he's in the potty.
Okay, all right, the four of us.
So technically it's 4.
Yeah, Vivian's with you.
And Dawn, you're going to handle, I'm sure, Kree's heavy weather gear.
Are you feeling okay? Yes, Kree will be going with us. I just got to get him better boots.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that you would be handling Kree's weather gear, talk to her personally, yada yada, things like that. Just covering all bases.
Then go look.
Sustenance, mother. I crave violence.
That's when she's thrown up all her food, so.
Yeah, I've been there.
Well,
But I tell you, after throwing up, I don't crave any food. I go to bed.
It's
an allergic reaction to something.
Oh, okay. So it's not just sick. Okay, all right.
Is it my first allergic?
No, it's not. Turn on the light and just look in the whole pantry, freezer, everybody's stuff. In just a moment, yes, ma'am.
May I ask, what is it she's allergic to?
nuts.
Cranberries and nuts.
Oh.
Yeah. And guess what? It was in both. It was in both.
Oh.
Both were in it.
Both
Yeah,
were
we
in
should have.
it?
Yeah, the cheese powder is made with cranberries.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, and that's why it's like I get that people are allergic to nuts and stuff, but number one, it should be larger than it was on the box. But they put all the other ingredients that they list, but you can't put that in big bold print too.
Well, that's what I'm weirded out by. I was like, okay,
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, they didn't, and I mean, it didn't even list it at the bottom, so that's why I'm really fucking pissed. Because if I had saw that the very bottom contains,
well, yeah, you wouldn't have gotten it. I mean, shit.
No, but they didn't have that at the bottom of the ingredients, and usually they're good about that, and that's what pissed me off. So I went and checked the other box, and the other box has it too. So that's just going in the trash. I'm not. Mm-mm.
Now, is this like a? I'm not asking you to voice it, but is this like a decent brand, or is this like
Goodles.
off-brand?
Doodles.
It's Goodles.
Goodles.
And
I
this
don't
is
recognize
a new,
that,
It's a newish brand, but
It's
this
a
is their
newer
new.
brand, but it's a decent brand.
But this is their new vegan one, and I get it. It's vegan, but usually when they do vegan, they don't put nut stuff in it, so that's why I'm confused.
Well, I'd imagine they still have to list what's in it, though. I mean, fuck,
They
it's
did,
usually
but-
by law, unless it's so fucking tiny
Yeah.
that and
Well,
other
the
trace,
print,
inclusion.
Like, I'll show you where it says it contains cashews, and that's why it pissed me off. Because it's like this tiny little spot in the bottom.
Mm.
But the other big thing is it had cranberries in it, and it's like, you put all these other vegetables in it, but oh,
Didn't
it's
list
fine.
it forefront just because vegan.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's
just
asinine to me.
because usually when they have nuts and stuff, that's usually one of the first things.
Nuts is usually one of the biggest things. Nut allergy is fucking widespread. Nut allergy is usually the very first thing.
But yeah, now she's had 2 Benadryl, she's thrown up, and now she's hungry.
Well, at least her being hungry shows good sign. That means her body's getting over it.
Yeah.
Because normally, if she was still not
Yeah.
feeling hungry, her body's still
I wouldn't be on
being
right now.
affected. Yeah, exactly. Her body's recovered and trying to refuel itself now. So that's a good sign at least. She's purged the problem.
She tried
And
ice cream, and she had that, and it sat in her stomach, and then her stomach was like, "Ooh, this is what I can use to throw up." And yeah.
well, I mean, right after the first, problem.
Did
I
you
can
find
see that.
something or no? Okay. All right. Well, you barter with the shopkeep. Get us all good deals.
Yep.
I'm gonna go
All
find
right.
food.
We'll do our thing.
Barter.
Okay, so I linked kind of what y'all would
Yep, I saw it.
get. Because she sells it kind of as a package deal, especially when she heard y'all want to go to Kimbali.
Okay. So let's handle the 4 of us. 5 of us first, considering, Dawn is doing other things at the moment with the kid. Let's just go ahead. Me, Braylon, Dawn, Cree, and Vivian. Let's handle the 5 mains first.
So, what sizes would y'all need? She looks kind of at the 4 of y'all standing there, so she knows kind of what Braylon, Vivian, you, and Dawn need.
Well, Vivian and Braylon obviously being a lot larger.
Yeah, that's what she's eyeballing. She's kind of got everybody here settled, but she's just wondering what the 5th person, like, what size would they need?
Cree.
He's a hobgoblin, so he's a medium stature.
So then shouldn't we just go with medium, I would think?
Yeah. It doesn't really actually
Or
matter.
slightly up for... I mean, we don't have to get specific with it unless you want to, I would think.
It doesn't actually matter.
An upwards medium, maybe? Because he's medium listed creature, but he'd be a little more beefy than other medium creatures like regular humanoids.
Okay. So I've got 3 sets of medium. Maybe 5 sets of medium. I can't remember. Let me look at Braylon's sheet. Motherfucker. Did you put on here whether you're a medium?
Now, DM, is this something we could wear over top of our armor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, none of y'all are wearing heavy armor. If you were wearing heavy armor, I would say you'd have to...
Well, true. That would be kind of an encumbrance, and
You would have to wear it underneath the heavy armor.
which would actually be a terrible idea.
Yes, but
The heavy armor would just still gather ice and become ever more problematic. But we're not wearing heavy armor, so it doesn't count. So.
none of y'all are wearing heavy armor. Sure. It doesn't say whether you're a they're still on medium race, so it'd be 5. Yes, he is. Haha, he listed for me. Okay.
Oh, man.
So
Who?
that's Braylon. So that's 5 sets of
Medium.
medium.
Okay. Now this is heavy duty gear, right? Not just cold gear.
Yeah. I mean, this is. I mean, what she can give.
Something designed via Kimbali, so to say.
I mean, D&D only lists cold gear,
Well,
cold weather gear.
Okay, well I understand that. I'm just saying
If
that
it gets-
as
I mean,
DM spec, this is
yes,
something that will.
Yes, but I mean,
Okay.
if it gets wet, if cold.
Well, yeah,
weather-
we suffer problems. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
that's any cold weather gear. That's a given.
Yeah. But
Getting
that's-
wet is almost death.
Keep going.
But
I'm gonna run to McDonald's to get her some food.
Okay.
okay,
Go ahead.
I got you. I'll go ahead and handle it. Braylon, one thing.
Yeah.
How many goblins do you have?
Is it on your sheet, Braylon?
7.
Seven.
You have
Okay.
7
All right. All I need to know of who to.
Is it a 6 or 7?
I have 15 on here.
Didn't a lot of them die against the dragon captain attack?
Not a lot of them. Only like 3 or 4 died. So it'd be like 12.
Okay.
Okay. I need to know that so I know how many other cold weather gears to sit there and buy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, 12. I'll be back.
All right.
Yep.
So. We are looking at. So we got 5 plus 12. Ooh, it's gonna be.
Well, hang on. Before we get into the kobolds and the goblins, let's handle the 5 of us first.
Okay.
Me, Dawn, Braylon,
That's
Vivian, and Cree. Handling
Okay.
them first.
She easily goes and gets y'all 5 sets of medium. Cold gear with thick boots because she could look at your shoes and tell you I don't have the right shoes.
Okay.
And then
Now, where should we put these? Just
I would put them on, and
equi-
whatever you have on, I would. You can leave what you have on if you want to, but like if it's something like you could switch out, I would switch it out.
well, the only thing that could affect me is at least my gloves. Gloves, spell hands. That's the only thing that can affect. But I would imagine. Well,
These are
they're just little big.
These are big, bulky winter gloves. So your spell hand gloves are more like.
They're just basically cloth but enchanted.
Yeah. So I would.
So yeah, I can flip them over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Braylon's wearing anything like that, and I don't think Dawn is
His-
wearing anything
his
of
gaunt-
the
I don't.
case.
His
He has
gauntlets.
gauntlets. But I don't have anything
Oh,
like that.
I didn't think. Yeah, his gauntlets may be an issue, but we'll have to cover that with him when he gets back.
I'll say, please don't make me run up them 16 steps.
So-
They kill me.
No, we can wait for that when he gets back. Not a big deal.
Because
Get her a little bit of
I linked what everything is included. So
get her a little bit of nummies. I'm not wearing anything questionable aside from the spell hands, but that's
So-
not even questionable. Just like silk fucking gloves over my hands. I can
everything-
pull heavy gauntlets over it.
Everything included is everything on that list. She even threw in the furred cloak and woolen stockings and thick boots because you said in Bali, so she already knows like we're giving
Heavy
you-
weather.
Yeah, we're giving you the best chance to stay warm here.
All right, what's it costing?
It should tell you on there, but let me look.
Tell you what?
Since we threw in everything, it says 10 gold pieces. We'll say 15 because she threw in the fur cloak and stuff too. It's not a and or thing. She threw in everything, so
I'll pay her 20 for the helpfulness.
Yeah, so it's 15 gold pieces a piece. Per
Oh, a
set.
piece.
Per set.
Let me do the miscalculus, a fucking bitch. Per set, 15 times
75.
5. Yeah, thank you, Smurf.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay her
Smurfy
90
has it.
gold. I will pay her 90 gold.
Okay.
Pair 90. Okay.
That's... Save that. Okay, that covers the 5 of us. Me, you, Don, Braylon, Cree, and Vivian.
Yep.
Now, we haven't covered the kobolds and the goblins yet. So we have 12 and 12. I still retain 12 kobolds, and Braylon said he still retains 12 goblins. So we need 24 more sets. However, smaller.
Yep. Ooh, my God, I need that.
Huh?
Oh, no, my local, my favorite food shop just posted about a new drink that she's doing, and I think I'm gonna have to stalk them to figure out when they're doing.
Stalk
called
them. Not an
Boba
interesting
and
choice of
Bites.
words.
They make those egg rolls, but she did a horchata milk tea. It's sweet cream foam with cinnamon, leche dulce de leche drizzle, and then she said that it's supposed to be a cinnamon brown sugar boba.
Oh, that sounds so
And it's
good.
like, ma'am, I'm gonna be stalking you to find you.
Oh, that
When are you
Stalking.
gonna be near me?
That sounds so yummy.
I know, it's like, where's your next stop list? Because
Alright, does the blacksmith have this kind of order? Well, not the blacksmith, the tanner.
She doesn't have that many sets on her.
okay, how many do we have?
She has, with the 5 that y'all have paid for,
Nah.
she
Of course,
only
those being mediums, not smalls, considering the goblins and the kobolds.
she has 20 smalls.
20 smalls. Okay. Now, first and foremost, they have to be given to my kobolds, because them being lizard folk-esque, they're going to be heavier hurt by the cold than the goblins will.
Now, she will tell you that she has some not full sets that she'll cut in half price for you. If you want, that should be able to make up what you're looking for. It would just depend on if these creatures are going to be if these people are going to be going with you into.
Well, no, they wouldn't be, but I still feel bad. I know the goblins are Braylon's thing, but over table. I know the goblins are Braylon's minions, but still, I still feel bad about only getting them halfway. How long would it take you to get 4 more complete sets?
Weeks, maybe months, because we have to tan the hide.
Is there anywhere nearby we could get the extras?
No. I mean, if you find maybe one of the nomadic tribes in Kimbali might have some, but
well, they're all right. They're going to be on the ship. I guess we'll take the parcel sets and just give them lighter duty. They can go back to rewarm themselves at any given time as needed. About all we can do at this moment. We can't stand to sit around here for weeks. What do you think, Dawn?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they'll be able to stay here and get it, We can leave it behind to where they know for sure. And theoretically, you could swap out, if it gets that cold, they would be able to swap out the cold weather gear. I know that sounds kind of funny, but they could swap out and make it rotate.
Yeah, maybe.
around.
At least the ones that are maybe on duty versus the
Yeah.
ones that are resting in cabin. Maybe
Yeah.
they could trade off.
That's what I was gonna say,
At
they
least
can
for the
trade
time
off
being
and keep
until we
going.
can fill
Also,
all the needs.
the goblins could be the ones that get. You could tell the kobolds to stay inside for the most part.
Yeah, because they can work inside so they don't freeze to death.
And the goblins,
Yeah, I
since
could.
they're warm-bodied creatures, have more of a chance to regulate, so they could get the actual sets. And that leaves you a couple.
And at least the kobolds that can go out because of the heavy weather sets can at least back up the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess we could do that.
And then the rest.
So if that being the case, then I will not buy the half sets. Just the 20 sets she has.
Okay. So 20 full sets at 15
And
apiece.
small sets of 15 apiece for the smalls as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
300 gold.
hold on. She sits there and she thinks for a minute. And since you're getting so many, she says she'll do 5 apiece.
5 apiece. Okay. 20 cents.
100.
Okay, 100 gold. I'm going to tip her. I'm going to pay her 120.
Okay.
For her helpfulness.
Alrighty. She thanks you, and then she also hoists up 10 huge wool blankets.
Okay. So what's that going to cost us?
Nothing.
Why?
I don't know what creatures you have, but it sounds like they're creatures that need to stay warm. This is to help keep y'all warm. If you're going to Kimbali, even staying on a ship, not even being in the continent, it can get cold just on the edges of of Kimbali. If you think it's cold here, it's even colder.
Alright. I appreciate the gesture. And the creatures under our control will also greatly appreciate the gesture. Thank you very much. I'm heading back to well. Do we have a magic shop in town? Dawn, I would say Braylon and, Vivian, obviously. Can y'all handle taking this shit back to,
Well,
ship?
Braylon, I know, wants to go check out the blacksmith, I think. I don't know about the rest
Yeah,
of
to
it.
go into, but I mean, I could theoretically lug it.
Well, we can also just wing it even after we go back to ship, whatever. We'll just wing it like it's a jump back in time or anything, if that's what happens. It's cool,
Well,
Little
so
ones
we
need to
can
eat.
just go throw it at the ship.
So the person that's working at the tannery, and leatherworking shop, she points you in the direction of what they call the lunatic magician.
Okay. Where?
He's like north middle of the map. Come on, let me ping, please. Thank you.
Yay, I see it.
I did not see it.
Alright, so look for the thing in the center that has the big round stone.
Okay.
And then north.
Okay, so the building that kind of looks like it's had snowfall and dilapidation right above the stone, fountain. Okay. Alright, I'm headed there.
Ooh, to the magic shop.
Alright, so before you can even walk in, you hear a very loud boom! And it shakes the entire building.
Hence why it seems like there's snow and debris in the inside of a building. Got it.
Yep, that's why it looks like it's falling apart.
Yep.
I still step inside, unfazed.
There's black smoke everywhere and this green goop just dripping down the walls.
Green, you say?
Uh-huh. There's a green goop just dripping down the walls.
Green. I'm concerned, because green usually leans.
From this
Anyways.
smoke cloud comes a white fluff of fur that is now tarnished gray because of the smoke and the explosion. Their pointed ears flick about, and their fluffy tail seems to trying to be swatting the smoke out of the way as they turn around, and a now blackened fox face looks at you, and they open their big gold eyes. Hello. How can I help you?
Shall I call fire assistance, or shall I see the shelf is open?
No, we're open for business. How can I help you?
Okay, good to know. I'm looking for spells or potions. Typically of the necromantic nature, but I view all spells.
You're not gonna find necromancy up here, my friend.
Okay.
But I have other things. Mostly potions. I deal in potions, if you couldn't tell.
Well, considering the explosion when we first came in, you have to be sitting there and experimenting with something. And this didn't seem like a spell. It didn't seem like a spell. This definitely sounded like a potion after effect.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Yes.
Or should I say an alchemy after effect?
No, potion. I mix the right two ingredients and they went boom.
Oh yeah, alchemy.
So... where'd it go?
But I would like to see your spells first. That's my aim.
So... he points you to a metal case with a glass front that is now covered in green goop.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So does the goop cost extra?
And he, you see a bunch of spells inside of this case.
Spellbooks, I assume.
Very few books, more scrolls.
I want to peruse the books, not so much scrolls.
There's only
Times they're not really that great for me.
There's only 4 books.
Okay, I at least want to check what they are.
Okay. You can cast what, 4th level?
5th level now. Sixth level is when I no, 6th level is not where I suffer. 8th and 9th is where I start to suffer to only cast 1 per day.
5th and 6th.
No matter how many I have prepared.
5th and 6th Or is it 7th and 8th? It's one of the two that you still suffer something.
No. 8th and no. I don't suffer 6th, 7th. I suffer 8th and 9th. 8th and 9th are so powerful that I can only cast one out of the two each day, no matter how many of them I have prepared. I can only. It's like I need a long rest to be able to cast another of 8th or 9th level.
What the hell is this?
They changed it, I guess.
So I'm still a little ways off.
Yeah, you can only cast 2 spells of each of level 6th and 7th.
Okay, well I'm not there yet.
And one of 8th and 9th.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
what the fuck is this
Alright.
shit? They don't do the fucking. I haven't had a McFlurry in fucking years. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I'm confused.
What's up?
Send a picture of Lilith.
I'm sending you a picture.
Oh goodness.
Am I going to be annoyed at... I have not bought anything McDonald's aside from maybe a Coke in like probably about
Okay, so when
fucking
you
8
think
years.
you think of McFlurry, you think of the traditional McFlurry spoon and cup, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know which. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Boy, the apple pie hasn't fucking changed. It ain't fucking small. That's normal.
This is the new McFlurry,
Oh yeah, and the paper cup. I saw that on TikTok.
and it ripped. You can rip it on the sides.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that retard shit?
Yeah. Mhm.
Some horse shit.
I don't even get my McFlurry spoon.
No.
Oh god, they can't use the wax paper anymore. They might cost them too fucking much. What the fuck, guys?
Okay.
Nope.
So.
Hey, I'll
Jesus
take it
Christ.
this much. They actually put a shit ton of oil on top. Damn. God. Now they put enough oil on top.
I have
Can't
not
even
eaten
find ice
McDonald's.
cream.
I've gotten food poisoning 3 times total. Once early on, twice almost in the same week.
Ugh.
Different McDonald's, and then White Oak Village, where my old man used to live. I went in and it was about 10:30. I knew that breakfast probably wouldn't still being served. I really wouldn't want to have taken breakfast at that point, living in a heating lamp for the last 4 hours. But they just literally turned the menus as I walked in. Like, okay, whatever, I'll get my double quarter pounder. No big deal, get my double quarter pounder. I bite that motherfucker. I can't even saw through it with my teeth.
Ugh.
I literally walked back to the counter and just slopped it. I mean, I'm not talking about just placed on the counter. I'm like, no, I just slopped it across the counter. She said, what's wrong with it? And I said, why are you even cooking this for the last fucking hour and then serve it to me? You literally turned the fucking menus. I have not bought anything but maybe a drink from McDonald's since.
Okay.
That's been like 8 years ago.
So. The 4 spells are. Dream. Modify
Dream.
memory.
Okay.
What are you lacking on? 3rd level?
I've got quite a bit of 3rd level.
Okay. So first,
Mostly I'm lacking 5th level, honestly.
well, yes.
I mean, I could use more 4ths, but I'm mostly lacking 5th, obviously.
What, your 1st and 2nd are good too?
I mean, 1st is pretty filled out to where I'd have to expand to another sheet. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I've only got a couple of spare slots, but I can make it work in one way or another.
I
Okay.
think these are mistakes.
So, and then.
Thanks, little buddy.
I need to figure out how to alter this PDF document to single spell sheets. That would be nice. I need to look into that. I know it can be done. I just have to look at how.
Polymorph.
Ooh.
And. Speedy Courier. Galder's Speedy Courier.
Polymorph is interesting me. So how much does polymorph spell?
$3 gold and we'll call it good.
Paid. Done.
From across the room, he waves his hand and the metal case unlocks and polymorph book floats down to you.
Excellent.
And then the door shuts and locks back.
Understandable. Okay. I think I'm done here. I'm not going to worry so much about potions. Anybody else want to look at potions?
Is there a pen? Is there a pen? Is there a pen? Is there a pen?
Oh, God.
I'll
Here we
look
go.
at potions. Let's look at potions. That sounds like a fun idea.
There's a potion you drink. Your dick becomes erotically hard, but you cannot have sex.
There is a bin. Of course there's a bin. I mean, you missed it. They walked in, his potion was exploding because he didn't mix the right things together. So of course he has a bin.
Trial and error.
Bin.
Alright. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
We'll roll this.
How many are you gonna get out of the bin?
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Braylon's going to just...
3.
3. Okay.
I rolled a D12 to see how many.
Okay. So we're getting 3. Alright.
3.
Let's see.
3 more. Add them for my random collection of.
Potions you never
God damn.
use.
God damn it, how did I activate that shit? I didn't hit anything.
Ugh. What a fucking Oreo.
Fucking Windows.
Yeah, and it like goes all the way to the bottom.
Fucking
Alright.
hell. Never had a McFlurry with this much Oreo. Shit.
No.
Yeah, damn.
Alright, so
Why?
the first one is an elixir of an elixir of eagle sight. It gives the user strong vision and a bonus to perception.
Elixir of Eagle Sight. Great vision and advantage in perception.
Bonus to perception.
Bonus to perception. What's the bonus?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's
A
plus?
+2.
Plus 2.
Okay, that'll help.
So the next one is a vial.
Hold on. Vial of
furnace. Makes the user radiate with a damaging aura.
it's furnace.
Vial of furnace.
Makes the user radiate with what?
A damaging aura.
With damaging aura. What is the?
Hold on, I'll give you the third and then we'll go back over that one. Because I might have to give you some more details about this one. So this one is a potion of
Wish I wasn't alive. Or Mr. Never Die.
That's my filter of rebirth.
a potion of Midas. Makes the user turn things to gold.
Oh.
Make user.
So if the last hit on a dragon and Braylon sits there and touches it, if the whole entire dragon just erupts into gold?
Is there anything else I need for that one?
No. So that's like that's the details of that one. If you have a similar one that's named
No, those are all new.
Okay, I was about to say if it's like instead of like a potion of, let's say it's an elixir of, I can give you like different buffs.
Nope, that's a new one. Those are all new.
So going over the damaging aura, I'm going to say that as long as they're within 15 feet of you, they get a constant -5 health each of your turn, like at the beginning of your turn.
Oh. Okay. Convenient.
But caveat to this, because you got another bargain bin here. The caveat to this is that goes for anyone.
Oh. The true hand of Midas, huh?
No.
No, that's the vial of furnace.
That's the vial of furnace.
Oh, a furnace. Oh, okay. All right. You doubled back. I thought it was still Midas.
No, I doubled back to explain on what a damaging aura
Okay, gotcha.
was.
How long does it last?
So fuck with me, Braylon.
I will say that it lasts for 10 minutes.
10 minutes or 10 turns?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, cool. Got that one.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
At least we
Yes,
can stay at a distance. At least we can stay at a distance, keep warm off his ass. So, you know.
Stay out of my 15 feet range.
Yeah, at least sit there and take some of your fucking heat. Keep ourselves warm. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so Braylon, you want to see the blacksmith, yes?
I
no.
wanted potions.
No?
Why don't you see the blacksmith?
You
I thought you wanted better armor.
Yeah, better armor for me. Yeah. All right, how much do I owe the man?
How much do I owe the man? Just like
Right.
that. Yeah.
We
Okay.
haven't gone over it. It took them a while to kind of barter with the leather and us to get the pricing right, and then we.
Braylon, just to inform you, I could buy 20 sets of heavy winter gear, which I did, which only encompasses 20 out of 24 of our totalitarian companions. So my kobolds, being cold-blooded, more draconic, more reptilian, will have to take shifts compared to your goblins being warm-blooded and being able to resist the cold better. You see what I'm saying? So your goblins will have full coverage for heavy weather gear, but my kobolds will have to take turns supporting the goblins, because some of them will not be fully clothed for heavy weather, and will have to recede into the cabin or cabins to remain warm.
And they got
I mean,
nice-
four of them are at
blankets.
least goblins are cooks and stuff like that, so they don't really need the cold weather gear. The ones who stay inside the ship won't need it.
Okay.
Okay, that makes a point.
I'll let you and leader divvy that out.
So
Just
4 of the goblins, so 12 of my goblins having it. Only 8 of them would have it.
And of course, being on a kitchen and open fire, it would still offer warmth, so they should still be fine.
Yeah.
Generally.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Plus, you have the
Noted.
actual blankets too. They
Yeah,
can-
true. To keep warm those that are not on duty. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those 4 will be okay.
Okay.
Right.
Noted. Got it. So we have enough cold weather gear to at least cover those that need to come above deck.
Yep. And if they need it, they can swap between them.
All right. So, Braylon, you walk next door, and you hear the banging of an anvil, and
Bang bang.
you see some very gorgeous armor. In front of you stands a very short and stocky build male with a long beard and a bald head. He turns around What can I do you for?
I lift up my shirt that's covering my chain shirt. I need something better than.
Well, you've come to the right place. But what are you looking for? So, you see on the wall, he has all sorts.
Light or medium armor, please, sir?
He has.
I would lay medium.
He has all sorts of medium armor. Doesn't really carry light, as he is a dwarf, and he likes to be well armored.
I second that.
There is a beautiful set that is behind a glass case that is glistening white and shiny, and it is a scale mail. And then there is a...
Which, if I remember, I think is still medium armor scale mail.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I think once you upgrade to plate or splint, you're in heavy mail.
Yes.
Yep.
And then he points you to the spiked armor, the breastplate, and the half plates that are
half
also
plate.
along the wall behind him. Just kind of.
Wait, isn't half plate considered medium? Because it's not.
Half plate is technically medium, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
Okay.
pointing you to all of his medium armor stuff.
Sorry, trying to bridge the gap between my knowledge and your 3E, 4E, 5E. Yeah.
Making sure that you're not pointed in the wrong direction towards any of the heavy armor. He's pointing you along the lines of all of his medium, like, barbarian-worthy armor. So, what interests you? You want scale mail, spiked armor, breastplate, or half plate?
Go half plate.
You want to do half plate?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the benefits of a scale mail? It's going to be really expensive, but do you know the benefits of scale mail?
I saw it. I mean, it all depends.
You get, depending on what scale the armor is made of, you get that resistance.
Yeah. But how expensive are we talking, though? That's
Yeah.
Give me the price of that scale mail there, and the price of that half plate.
Okay. So...
Over table. We may need to go to the treasure island soon, eventually.
Oh no, I've been thinking about that. Considering we've already sit there and expended what we've taken from the treasure island, we'll have to deal with my unkempt skeletal Rex, but I think we can deal with that.
So his eyes get very big when you said the scale mail and pointed to the locked metal case. He said, well, what I can tell you about it is it's from a white dragon.
Oh. You already have fire resistance. I mean, to have...
Where the scales came from exactly, it's just a bunch over time. That took me a few years to make.
Bad. White dragon, very pretty, very pretty.
What is the scaling on the scale mail? I.e., I say scaling, but i.e., what benefit will it provide, Braylon?
So, he would get cold resistance.
Okay.
Plus, he would gain a +1 bonus to AC. You have advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons, and you have resistance to 1 damage type that is determined by the type of dragon that is provided by the skills. You can also focus your senses as an action and magically discern the distance and direction to the closest dragon within 30 miles of you that is the same type of the armor. This special action can't be used again until the next dawn.
So any white dragons or metallic or gemstone dragons that still use the same breath weapon?
No. Same scale type.
Okay, so only white dragons. Got it. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's the same type, so I
this one is wearing the armor. I'm looking at the dragon scale male white.
Mm-hmm.
That's not want the legacy or the
I mean, we could go legacy. It would give you a higher plus,
Legacy is-
wouldn't it?
No, the legacy does a frightful presence. The non-legacy does not. It'll
Up to you, DM. I'm good either way, personally.
That's the only difference.
I don't mind the frightful presence. It doesn't bother me.
So
It works for your rage, honestly.
It says breath weapons of dragons. It didn't specifically say the cold. I have resistance to cold dragons. It says breath weapons of dragons. I have advantage on saving throws against.
Oh, on saving. I thought you meant you got a breath weapon. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, that's a little OP. But okay, all right.
One says this one is presence and breath weapons of dragons. You have advantage on saving throws against frightful presence of and breath weapons of dragons.
And that includes all types of dragons.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
I have resistance to cold.
Yeah, the only thing that's an additional thing is you can sense any white dragons within 30 miles.
Okay, that's fair, considering the male is composed mostly of white dragon scales. Makes sense.
Yeah, once a day he can.
Okay, once a day. Okay, I mean, that's still great. That's still amazing.
Okay, and what's the price on that?
1,500 gold pieces.
Yeah.
The half plate that you were looking at, which is beautifully made of silver and adorned in adamantine.
Can I ask, DM, what was the armor class increase for the scale mail versus the half plate?
Hold on. The half plate is 750.
Okay, and what half plate is that?
That is, I just have the basic description. Consists of shaped metal plates that cover most of the wearer's body. It does not include like protection beyond simple greaves that are attached with leather straps.
Is it like a regular half plate plus 2?
I think it's this would be a regular half plate, but I would give you a half plate plus 2.
What would I give you?
I've been throwing some shit at y'all.
Now, what's the given half plate like AC bonus?
So okay, I added them both. I've added them both into my inventory just to see what it would do. The half plate gives me up to from 22 to 24.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon scale mail drops me down to 21, but it has all the other advantages.
Because the half plate actually protects more, but the dragon imbued scale gives you more benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you bone bonuses.
Shit.
And both give me a disadvantage on stealth, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, you're not the stealth person. You're gonna clank like a motherfucker.
Plus, going into where y'all are going, that cold resistance would benefit you. However,
that cold resistance is not gonna be needed forever.
No, but it still would be beneficial no matter what.
It would right now, but
well, plus, I mean, knowing what you know, knowing that.
Well, we can find more armor later.
Well, Yes, but I'm also just over the table. DM gonna refresh memory here, knowing that you're dealing with the mother of all dragons.
You're gonna have to deal with every elemental fucking forefront in the
Right.
future.
Right, but
it gives me advantage on saving throws from breath weapons, and that include the mother of all dragons.
That-
So
That is true.
that's what I'm thinking.
That is
So,
true.
between my money and Vivian's money, I have enough to buy it right out. But I'm gonna try to haggle with him and see if I can get a discount.
Do you need assistance, Braylon? I'm willing to offer it.
Probably because my
What do you currently hold, Braylon?
money wise?
Yes. Gold. I'm assuming gold is what DM was talking about. Gold
Yes.
pieces. 1,500.
Yes.
What do you currently hold?
1,600, almost 1,700.
Between you and Vivian, or just you?
Between me and Vivian.
Can you and Vivian take half and then half and half? I.e., the half of DM. You said it was 1,500, right?
1,500. Yes.
Okay, so 750, right? That's half.
I mean, technically on my person, I only have 538. Vivian has 1,200.
Between y'all, you could do combined half of the half.
So I would take basically all my gold and then whatever's left.
Or you vary it out however you will. You pay half, I'll pay half. How about that?
I don't need to do that.
I'm willing to help. You're stronger in front, letting me sit there and sling spells, but having to sit there and protect your dumbass.
You want to do that? That's fine. I'll.
It's insurance for me and us and everybody.
So I'll subtract 750, and then you just subtract 750 then.
Okay,
What we're
750 between you and Vivian, however you want to divvy that out, and I'll subtract 750. DM, are you okay in this?
I don't. Yeah, that's between the players. Yeah, that's
All right.
that's y'all's
I
money.
told the dwarf man, I am gonna buy. Today's your lucky day, buddy. I'm gonna buy that. Yeah.
He smiles and is so excited. He's put so much work and love into the scale mail and is just excited to see it go somewhere great. He can tell because those bracers on your arms has shown that you do great things. So,
Alright, I have now saved this. I'm sending it to you, Lilith. So copy paste, replace. There you go. Now I've made a lot of money and alterations. So there you go.
okay, I was just
On
gonna
DMs.
say wait for the end of the night just in case.
D&D Beyond has the version of the Dragon Scale Mail white.
Okay, I just sent it just to have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. This there's this very exactly what you said. So.
Yeah. So, now he gets it down. He places it on the counter, and he holds up a finger and says, "Wait." And he also throws in
I'm thinking after Kimbali, we go back to the treasure island and dig up more of our buried gold.
Yeah. I'm getting a little broke.
I'm not terribly hurting yet, but less than I want, should I say.
he goes, holds up a finger, and then on top of the scale mill, he lays a set. He lays a breastplate on top. It's a little beat up. It's a little well loved and well used. And he says, "This was mine when I was an adventurer. You can have it."
DM, I would like to know the stats of said breastplate.
The breastplate is just a normal breastplate, so it's a 14
Medium
plus,
armor?
Yep. 14 plus dex mod.
14 plus dex mod.
We will cherish it always, sir. Thank you.
Braylon, you got the scale mail.
Yes,
Yeah.
he got the scale mail.
I claim the breastplate.
Do you want the breastplate?
Medium armor, right?
Yes.
Okay. So give me a +1 armor class.
I mean, you can always have this chain shirt +2 as well.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need it no more.
I mean, I'm currently wearing a chain shirt, just basic bitch.
Yeah, so you could switch it out for the +2.
Because I have a 13 AC plus dex mod.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you an AC of 15.
Okay, I'll take that instead.
Okay, so you're gonna give him your gold chain shirt.
Yep.
Am I changing
And
to
then-
gold chain shirt?
Yes.
It's just
Yeah,
chain
yeah.
shirt +2.
Chain shirt +2.
And it's just a regular breastplate in my inventory now.
Yes.
Gold chain shirt, 13 AC plus dex mod, +2, correct?
No, there's a chain shirt +2, so it was 15.
No, I understand that, but chain shirt is 13 AC, and then the plus dex mod, and then +2 over top for magical influence.
Yep. Or 15 plus dex mod, however you want to do the math. It works out the same.
I break it down through their entire.
That's fine.
Concept.
It's still the same. It's still the same numbers. Just
I'm
Thank
not
you
gonna put the
for my mind.
breastplate. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I add the breastplate.
So 17. Perfect.
When we get to back to the ship, I hand. Whenever we get back to the ship, I want to have Bradley inspect if there's anything magical or anything about it.
Have me inspect it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're better with magic and arcana than I am. I don't
Well, yeah.
brain no work be like that.
Okay. I'll look over it. Absolutely. No problem.
okay. All right. So, are y'all done? Are y'all ready to go back to the ship?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yup. How about you, Boob?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Ooh, now I'm freezing.
You shouldn't be. You have heavy weather gear now that I bought.
No, she means IRL, I believe.
I'm being
Yeah.
a smart ass. I
I
know.
know. I bet the cold weather gear would be great.
All right. So y'all are headed from the island into the shores of Kimbali.
Well, I think first we pass out the heavy weather gear to all those that are going to be on deck and not available to warm themselves.
Yes. I figured y'all would do that. But yes. You
Okay.
are gonna be looking over the breastplate. You do.
The scale mail that Berlin got.
No, the scale mail, he already knows. The breastplate that was thrown in is what he wants you to look at.
Oh, that I got. Okay.
No, I got the breastplate. You got my chain shirt. I want you to look at the breastplate the dwarf gave me. That what he used as a venture, because I feel like there's something else more with it.
Okay. Got it. All right. Wait, hang on. So you didn't take the scale mail?
No,
I
he
took the scale mill. He gave me
Okay.
his breastplate on top of that.
Yeah, which I tried to take.
which instead you decided to take the chain shirt plus the gold chain shirt, which was a chain shirt.
Oh,
plus
that's
2.
right. Because the chain shirt was actually better with the +2 than the breastplate.
Yes.
Unless okay, I'll look over them. Okay, got it.
Okay.
So Brandon's just giving me his sloppy seconds. Got it.
They-
Ever since I gave him that shield, yeah, he wants to give me all the sloppy seconds. I get it. The burp says it all.
Well, that's the best way to do it. I mean, if y'all got a bunch of
So I know y'all have to order pizza, and it's a time to
8:40.
time. Yes, it's 8:40.
It's 8:40. I mean, we're okay. 10 o'clock is cutoff. Before cutoff, so.
Well, still, I'm
Well-
making sure you have enough time to order and go drive
Drive
and
over
get
there.
it before it
Oh yeah,
closes.
it's maybe 10, less than 10 minutes away. And they do it pretty fucking quickly. I mean, y'all feel like you need to call it? You handle the gremlins and
Nope.
things like that?
I'm just making sure y'all are good.
no.
Oh
she
yeah, I've been watching the time. We're good.
Okay. Let me see if I can find. So you inspect it. Make a roll, either Arcana, an Arcana or investigation check.
Arcana or investigation? Interesting. Okay. Let me look.
Well, I mean, you're trying to see if it's.
Okay, investigation. 14 plus 7. 21.
Okay. I'm looking for. Alright, so for the most part, it's a normal breastplate. However, you notice something, just like a slight something coming off of it that could read as magical.
Okay.
It has a beat up metallic section in the middle that's different colors.
Okay.
And you're not exactly sure, but it seems to have something to do with those colors, and those colors coordinate with your typical spell types.
Okay.
If you do you have the identify spell?
Well. I do not.
You do not. Okay. So...
I detect magic. That's about it.
Okay. So you can tell it's magical, but you don't know exactly. I'm going to post though in D&D chat the exact like what it is, but in table all you know is that it's magical. You don't know exactly what, but you have a feeling it has to do with the different types of magics.
Okay, understood.
Yep. Alright, so you get your answer that yes, there's something magical about it, but he can't tell you.
Okay, but what was the armor class given with it?
Regular breast.
Oh, breastplate.
No pluses, no nothing. Regular breast.
Or half plate, as it were.
No. This is breastplate.
Okay, breastplate. Got it.
So, yeah, so Braylon, all y'all know is that it's magical of some sort, but you don't, since he doesn't have identify, he can't tell you exactly what it is.
Word. Thank you. I just knew something was different about it if he was giving it.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be.
And he said he was
Gotta
an
be a reason.
adventurer. He was an old adventurer, so yeah. Alrighty. So y'all divvied out the gear and the blankets. You've identified the extra breastplate that y'all have. So y'all are ready to set sail, unless Ridley, you are not okay to go on.
No, I'm good to go on.
Okay.
Wherever preparations in place.
Okay.
I am going to obviously check into my book regularly, go down, feed the glacier wolf.
Okay.
And check on the white, obviously.
Okay. It seemed like you were struggling there for a second. That's why I was asking.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, alright. Then y'all are headed towards the shores of Kimbali, which won't take that long because you're at a good halfway point.
Okay. Sound like you're wearing down, DM.
But Frost, as y'all start to approach and get closer to Kimbali, Frost is starting to gather on the boat deck and the masts and things, and starting to weigh down your sails just a little bit.
Expected. So, I call up to the kobolds, at least those that aren't in heavy weather gear that can survive this. Push forward. Use our ram, our ice parting ram, to keep pushing forward. Keep our trajectory.
I want someone to make a nature or survival check for me.
Anybody or limited?
I don't. Anybody.
Fuck it, I'll make it. Sure, why not? You said survival or nature?
Mm-hmm.
Ten plus 4.
Okay. So, one of the goblins calls out from the crow's nest. Iceberg ahead.
Okay.
Now, 2 icebergs ahead.
Okay, now I'm much more concerned.
As you get closer, you realize that these are not just icebergs. They are 2 deep wave ice golems.
Oh. Back up?
Reverse trajectory! Reverse trajectory!
It's slow going to move backwards. As even though you're ramming through the ice, it doesn't close in like tight behind you, but you know how when you push through large pieces of ice, how they like move back together? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's slow going, moving backwards. So is your option to go backwards?
What do y'all think?
Oh my god, why is it not picking me up?
I couldn't tell you.
I can hear you now.
Fireball! Why is it doing this?
You guys streaming. Welcome to enjoyments of streaming. Congratulations.
Oh.
We can hear you now, though.
Yep.
Stupid me.
So, Sprout, what we do?
So what were you trying to say, Dawn?
Fireball! I don't know. I mean, honestly, probably just... Personally, I know the way that the Coast Guard and all them do it is they slowly do it, and then they have to back up and go, and back up and go, and back
Yep.
up and go. Or, in worst case scenarios, they have to use chainsaws,
Yes.
which is really shitty. Or, back in the day, they had to use those little ice saws that were like 10, 15 feet long.
Yep.
And then
So, yeah.
So are we going backwards? Is that a vote for going backwards? Or are we
we're gonna have to go back to go forward. So wham it. Unless you got anybody has like a saw.
Unless they want to fight the ice golems. Because
Yep,
y'all learned
absolutely.
that the glaciers are really ice golems.
Okay.
They're deep wave ice golems.
So do we fight them or do we say screw it and try to back up? What y'all think? Honest opinions. I don't know how well I can do against ice. I know for a fact I only have I think one thing that could really do anything, and I gotta be a little close to it.
Yeah, you do.
Gotta be a little bit too close for comfort.
fine with you. I think Dawn's voting backwards.
Backweeds. I can't. I don't think I can fight too well.
Probably not.
Alright, so I think that's votes for going backwards. See how well you get through this ice. Alright. Y'all are slow.
I think he passed out.
No. I'm here.
No, he's still there.
here.
There he is.
I saw the mic pick up once. He's
I'm
still
waiting
there.
to listen. That's all.
So, slow going as it may be, y'all slowly get the boat
Yeah.
backed out and are able to pick a different way to get to shore.
Okay.
Now you know to have Vivian do these roles, not you.
Oh well, shit happens.
Getting to shore, you are met with just a barren ice desert, pretty much. It is Vegra, but cold. There's not a blizzard or storm going on right now, so you can see in front of you, but it is just clear, just snow and ice. So how do y'all want to go about doing this?
When's the glacial wolf? It's time for him to shine. Oh boy, man.
It is time for the, yeah, if y'all want to get out the glacier wolf. He could probably carry one person, if I remember his size correctly.
We can put Cree on it, it'll be okay.
Let's see. He's a large monstrosity, so yeah, he could probably carry like one person. Since most y'all are considered medium creatures, he could probably carry one of you.
Merge ahead.
Oops. So, y'all are gonna get the wolf out and trudge on.
I hope so.
Alrighty.
Going to the wolf.
Alright. Do you remember? Because there were really no directions given in the hints that were left for y'all.
Nope, because
Yeah.
all it really said was place where things to make you stronger, like kind of like puzzles. How we rebuild this is where we need to go.
Okay. So it was revealed by cold. And a place to make you stronger. So what are y'all thinking? What
We gotta find like the fox werefolk, you know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The kitsune. The kitsunes.
Well, it wouldn't
So
be.
it's probably-
It probably wouldn't be the kitsunes. It would be it would be the snow foxes.
Yeah.
Those are who you're looking for. Y'all are looking for the snow foxes. Different
snow
breed
foxes.
of people. It would be like the person that you met in the potion shop. That's who you're looking for. They're the snow fox can they have grown up in this kind of weather and stuff, and they can traverse Kimbali with no problem. They can get around the terrain and everything like It's easy. They don't even wear shoes.
Brave of them.
So, you are looking for the snow foxes.
No fuck people.
Yes. Alright, let me get y'all on a grid. Let me see if I can.
Going on a trip.
And your favorite rocket ship.
So we're going to be zooming across the snow. Ooh.
I want to copy. Copy. Well, let me do it. Let me do it. Yes! Cool. So that means Braylon should have control and everything. Cool. I can do it across maps. Yay. Give me Vivian. Copy.
So you can hear them, but when I try to talk and say stuff, it mutes me. How lovely.
I can hear the mixer through the microphone and
Well, I'm just glad she's laughing and not crying or puking.
Yeah, that's not fun. Nor nice at all. Copy. I'm liking the fact I can move y'all from map to map like this. And then y'all should be able to control.
Is quiet okay?
got really quiet again.
Quiet but hello.
Here, I'll play his favorite sound.
Hat in the cuck chair? Damn, I just want to feel included.
There was a noise. Oh,
He's
I think
snoring.
that's a snore.
Yeah, it is.
That's a snore.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get this set up really quick and then transfer y'all over and we'll pick up here.
So yeah, that's a first. And I picked up snoring.
Yeah, that is a first.
Yeah, I've never picked up snoring before.
Unless he
No.
fell face forward.
Well, he also sometimes lifts his mic up to like cough or do other things. His mic might not be up right now. Okay, that's what y'all are looking forward to. That's what's in front of you
Oh
right now.
god. It looked like a giant blue nipple. Because
Dear
I was
God.
zoomed in that much. It had a big
Alright.
blue nipple.
So make sure y'all can move really quick. Make sure my copy paste worked, and then we will call it here for the night. And I will go.
Yep, I can move.
Okay, cool. Yay, copy paste worked. Woohoo! That's
Yeah.
so much simpler.
Can you move?
There we go.
Or do
Move
you
them
just
both.
have you?
I can move them both.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. All right, that means Ridley should be able to move his.
Oh.
All right.
Alright!
Alright. Good night.
Y'all have a good
Don't
night.
forget your pizza.
No, that's exactly where I'm going next. All right.
Make him.
Alright, bye!
Bye.
Well, I hope y'all had a good night. And I cannot wait to see. I can't wait to see what happens next week. Or week after. Not next week, week after.